Welcome to this episode of Y'all of the Day. My name is Kuju Sheldon, and the head is big for a reason. This episode of Y'all of the Day is brought to you by what? Lemonade Finance. Now, Britain, that my Prime Minister, she has resigned. After being sworn into office, I think 44 days ago, them swear him into office. Today, she has resigned, making her the shortest serving Prime Minister in the history of Queen Elizabeth and British people. Ladies and gentlemen, my Boston.
I came into office at a time of great economic and international instability. Families and businesses were worried about how to pay their bills. Putin's illegal war in Ukraine threatens the security of our whole continent, and our country has been held back for too long by low economic growth. I was elected by the Conservative Party with a mandate to change this. We delivered on energy bills and on cutting national insurance. And we set out a vision for a low-tax, high-growth economy that would take advantage of the freedoms of Brexit. I recognise, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party. This morning I met the chairman of the 1922 committee, Sir Graham Brady. We've agreed that there will be a leadership election to be completed within the next week. This will ensure that we remain on a path to deliver our fiscal plans and maintain our country's economic stability and national security. I will remain as Prime Minister until a successor has been chosen. Thank you.
Hey! Now people on social media they talk say Kwesi Kwanti playlist, the song they play for top one. You when Yamibia on Toko now or no on the BBC TV. They'll be able to, hey! Yeah, but I don't think Kwesi Kwanti would be happy about it. But yes, Charlie, it'll be small. And you see that I understand hardship there everywhere, bro. When you go Germany, people they demonstrate. Belgium, people France. My colonial masters no cry, they are demonstrating. Now, what they be me about it, you see the way they appoint them. If the human idea no must step aside. You see the beauty of it. That be one thing we for learn. If we they try to copy them on democracy now, that is how we for learn them. 44 days into office, so she says now, since be hard, on to me, you they sack me, you they sack me. And she has resigned. Finance minister, they appoint you say do something, you know if you do it, overcall. They will appoint someone, if the person comes and the person don't defeat, it will go. But Bibini, I dare now practice the thing wrong to her apostle. Bibini still go there, they talk foolishness. Some of democracy, no. The democracy do everybody, they be you people. Look at how they are practicing it. This is power, proper power. You are the Prime Minister of Britain, UK. Proper power. But so let me relinquish it. Let me go. After I know go do the work. If they go sit in house drinking in tea or coffee, then yeah. If you go fit contribute, fine. If you don't go fit, you go tell YouTuber or something. Learn. Let me read a story. Truss resigns as Prime Minister after 44 days. Truss succeeds Boris Johnson as Prime Minister on 6 September after defeating Rishi Sunak in the Conservative Party leadership contest and meeting the Queen at Balmoral. And so I understand, Truss has resigned as Prime Minister just 44 days after taking over from Boris Johnson. She will be the shortest serving Prime Minister in modern British political history. They say she will be the shortest serving Prime Minister. Something come ahead inside and can be compared to you people, your president in height. Let me continue before they will come and pick me up. Yeah. In a statement read outside Downing Street, Ms. Truss said, "I came into office at a time of great economic and international instability." And I quote, Families and businesses were worried about how to pay their bills. She said she was elected with a mandate to change this, adding that we delivered on energy bills. I recognize, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. Let me read this again. I recognize, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected. She admits, she said she don't go fit deliver the mandate on which she was elected. This is democracy. When you democracy, democracy. Yeah, democracy. Any what kleptocracy ni what crassy for one. Proper democracy, yeah. She they admit no. What's I not go fit deliver on the mandate. And so based on that, she has resigned. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party. This morning I met the chairman of the 1922 committee, Sir Graham Brady. We have agreed that there will be a leadership election to be completed within next week. You understand? Sir Graham Brady, chair of the 1922 committee of the back bench MP, said they expect to conclude the leadership election by Friday, 28th October, with a new prime minister in place in time for the 31st of October fiscal statement. Okay, baby, I issue. That's in hot, sir. I was saying, she's gone. And this is something our leaders are here. They should learn from. But they are not going to learn from it. The only thing they will learn is say they will go and borrow money. The democracy, the underlying factors where they strengthen a democratic dispensation, they will never study it too. They will study how to borrow money. Look at this. We have a government here where they know if they do reshuffling. Like minister we near Jumanti, or the answer son. We know if they do something for here. And you see, people for social media go they talk say, oh, baby, you see, say the British Prime Minister she resigned. Then people should cut Akufo-Addo some slack. People should cut Finance Minister some slack. People should cut this and that. We are not saying, sir, baby, I'm sure. I read the news. I watch the news. I know what is happening. A lot of people know. When you go to Belgium, they are demonstrating. Paris, they are demonstrating. Berlin, they are demonstrating. The superpowers, their people are demonstrating. But do you know what they make the thing they be, you know? Their leadership, you know, the people that have been voted and elected into power, you know, they are accountable and responsible for their actions. So when situations like this, they say, no, a demo is shit. So either they fix the issue or they resign if they can't do it. That is the difference. Here, nothing is going to happen. Even somebody is we all know if Minister A is not performing or Minister B is not performing, do you see them resign? Some serve them day in then they level allegations towards them, and this one is corrupt. Do you see them resign? No. The public for mount pressure on them before maybe resignation and things will come in. That is the difference. That is the difference. And that is why I know say their democracy is old. They have grown to understand how some of these things they practice it and whatnot. But at the end of the day, if you are learning from them, if you are borrowing money from them, actually we should learn one or two things from them. People fit chop president for like 60 years, 25 years, 40 years. Not so. Some even they rule the country from they'll be president for an African country, not much Switzerland. They will be ruling their country from Switzerland, Italy. Wait. Yes, remote job. Oh. If they run the country like he be this thing, remote job.
He's working from home.
Working from home. Look at this. A whole prime minister. Do you know the power you wield as a prime minister? You can't dodge it. Okay? And let me read it. Let me read it so that you understand. Honey, is very, very important to me. I have dealt. Okay. I recognize, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as a leader of the Conservative Party. You people voted and elected me to come and fix this flower, see, make it grow tall. Meet me yet, me call. Come in here, when you go on Twitter, it is trending. Twitter Ghana, yes. As for the comparison, but it will never happen. That is what I want you people to understand. We can sit here and do the comparison. You people should learn. We will not do it because here we are power drunk. Our people are power drunk. The people that we have elected into positions of power, no, they are what? Power drunk. Even I did not who say like there are people who are the ineffectiveness. Like bro, a lot of things they happen. They are not going to resign. Do you think every minister is performing under this government? Me say 6 years we have never had a reshuffle. They reshuffle. Somewhere in the crowd, reshuffle, whatever it is. You hear say them do one before? No. But there are ministers out there that are underperforming. Then yet. But didn't hear the 8 years no call. Learn from them. If the kitchen make hot for you, I come out. Upon